Hi everybody. This video is a how-to video on how to spin the ball on your finger. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to toss the ball up in the air, how to catch it on your finger, how to spin the ball to keep it going, and we'll throw in a couple of tricks along the way as we go. So for this video, what you'll need is a basketball or a ball that's similar in size. You can use a soccer ball or a volleyball. You can really spin any ball on your finger, but it should be about the size of a basketball. The smaller it gets, the harder it is to balance and to keep it going. So something similar to a basketball size. The first step in learning how to spin the ball on your finger is the toss. So when you are getting ready to toss the ball and spin it in the air, you want to have one hand in front and one hand in back, and you're kind of wrapping and unwrapping the ball to get that ball spinning fast enough. So when you spin it, it has to have enough speed or momentum for you to be able to catch it on a point or its axis. Okay, just like a globe spins, that's kind of what we're trying to create here. We're trying to create a lot of spin so that the ball has enough centrifugal force for it to stay on your finger when you catch it. Now, when you catch it, and you can kind of see this at home, and when you're tossing it up in the air, you can kind of look and see the ball is spinning on that axis or that point. And if you're using a basketball, there's a really good point where you can use to catch it, where the ball kind of crosses. That's a great spot to catch the ball. So once we get the toss down, and you can kind of see how it's spinning, you can see that access point that you're going to try to catch it on, then comes the catch with your finger. Now for me, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to be using my right hand and my pointer finger. The catch, when you catch it on your finger, you're trying to aim for that point where it's spinning around, and your hand really has to give. Your hand has to kind of absorb the shock of the ball. If I just had my hand like this when I caught it, it would come crashing down on my finger, and my finger would get hurt, and I wouldn't be able to catch it on that point. So when you toss and when you catch, your hand has to give with the ball and absorb the shock or the weight of the ball. Okay, I'll show you again. The toss is really important, step one, and the catch is on the point. Okay, just like that. Now, once you've got that, you can pause this at any time and practice. That's probably a good spot to practice that before you move on, is just the toss and the catch. Because if you can do that, you've got it going. This is spinning the ball on your finger. That's amazing if you can do that. The toss and the catch. That's the most difficult part. Now is the challenge is keeping it going. If you want to extend the spin of the ball on your finger, the challenge is keeping it going. So when you spin the ball, you want to get it moving in a direction where your offhand can just gently tap the ball on the side of the ball to give it a little bit more speed. Now, I'm not hitting the ball hard at all. I'm really just tapping the ball almost at the same speed of the spin of the ball too. I'm just tapping gently, kind of nicking the ball, kind of on the bottom half of the ball, on the side, just to give it a little pat, give it a little bit more speed to keep that spin going. Just like that. Now, a little tip here for you, if you can do those things. One thing I like to do when I spin the ball on my finger is I like to use my fingernail. So this is kind of a little secret. When you catch the ball, I like to catch it on my finger pad. Okay, that's kind of a good spot to catch it. But if you're noticing this, your finger pad kind of creates a lot of friction on the ball, and it slows down the ball. So it's really hard to keep it going. I have to kind of tap it all the time to keep the ball spinning if it's on my finger pad. But if you can switch the ball over to your finger pad, or I'm sorry, your fingernail, your fingernail's smooth, it doesn't create as much friction, and the ball keeps spinning a little bit longer without me having to tap it on the side over and over again. So if you can switch it to your fingernail, you'll be much better off at keeping the ball spinning on its axis on your fingernail. Now, throw in a couple tricks there. I'll show you. Once you get the ball spinning real fast, you can switch fingers, thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky, just by switching your switching finger underneath the axis point of the ball. So that is switching fingers. You can switch hands, right hand, left hand. You can go around the world. This one is a hard one to do on one take. We'll see if we can do it. And you can bounce it off your knee. Oh, I couldn't do it on one take. See if I can get it the second take. There we go. Just like that. So that is my how-to on how to spin the ball on your finger. Good luck, have fun. Thanks for watching.